Alright, here's the new hitch for the 2016 Sprinter 2500. And came just like this. So I'm assuming the instructions and bolts will be right here. Came fast. And looks good. It's a heavy little sucker. And see how long it takes us to put it on. Straight at 3 o'clock. Let's see here. Looks like it's gonna. You can see that up in there. There we go. Alright, so I gotta unbolt these right here, which basically is just holding this tilt point. I'll put that back on. This side is clear. Alright, but it does look like, I don't know, I'll have to hold it up there and see, because I do have the spare tire right here. So I'm thinking that that's going to have to come out. It's got kind of this metal frame here. So I'm thinking that that's going to want to mess with it a little bit. Okay, let's get it going, get these bolts out. Alright, slight update here. This is the driver's side here for the anchor point for, the tow truck there, if needed. These babies came right off. They're loose already, didn't need a breaker bar or anything. I left the spare tire there, which gave me a good anchor point for kind of putting my leg up there and kind of wedging these bolts off, but they did come very easy, no breaker bars or anything. Just gotta get a wrench for the back side, and these will come right off. And size 18 socket there, front and back. All right, here we are, just 1 hour into the installation. It's going on well. Just have to kind of cinch down these bolts, and I did have a little backup because I forgot to put the little mounting bracket, not mounting, but the toe bracket back up in there, so I had to put everything back on. And when I did that, I found out that I had to cut just a little bit off the end of this thing here to fit in there nice and snug. Some of you may or may not have to do that just because of the undercoating on your vehicle. Mine seemed to be kind of lumpy in that area. Yours might not be. I just cut just a little bit off of it. So I'm just gonna get this thing leveled up a little bit and cinch her up. Should be good to go. Also, when you go back on, let's see here, just a couple notes here. These bolts here, as you can see, they look like they're pretty prone to rust. So I would go and get some of that undercoating, and I'm going to. You can see this is where it was. Let's see if I can find it right there. This is where it was lumping up against there, so I just need to just spin it over. Let's see if I cut enough off of it. Yep, nice and flat. And so I'm just going to coat these right here. Cinch these up, coat them up, and you'll be good to go. Installation in under an hour and a half. There you go. Now for the wiring harness, which doesn't look like it's going to be easy. Oh, and good news, the tire fits right around the tire, so I did not have to take the tire out, which some hitches you had to do. Alright, so there she goes. Hour and a half install. Torque it down to 68 foot-pounds. just like the directions say. Nothing out of the ordinary. Actually an easy install. You know, I did it by myself. It's fairly heavy, but you know, it can be done. Like I said, I did it by myself and lifted it up in there, and just make sure you have the bolts ready. Not a problem. Looks like a good hitch. I'll go back under there and get some measurements, because that was one of the biggest questions we had when we were ordering. You know, what was the width, and none of these hitches have like a width on them, so you don't know if it actually fits in between your supports or not. This one fit like a glove, wasn't too tight. You know, once again, Mercedes has done a good job with this van in just making it so that you can work on it. It doesn't appear to be one of those deals where you take it to Mercedes and you have to have a, you know, $3,000 brake job. It just doesn't look like that, at least so far. Everything looks like just any mechanic could work on it, or any weekend warrior actually could work on it. So yeah, so now we got a hitch. Now comes the fun part, hooking up the actual lights and stuff. It looks like there's a simple way to do it, but that just gives you lights. But if you actually hook it up correctly, it puts the trailer into the sway control of the van, which is what we're going to do. So like I said, I'll get some dimensions under there and put them on the front, and that way you'll be good to go.